From Dallas to Los Angeles and a screen near you, here is B Wildcat 2.
Hey everybody, it's B Wildcat 2 here, back today with some more NCAA Football 13 as it's the Barry Sanders Heisman Challenge. Yes, I know. Go ahead with the, who's that? I don't remember that series. I know. I will take it in stride. So this is week 13. We're heading to Austin, Texas to take on the Longhorns of Texas. And I wanted to get this series done before NCAA 14. And I've accomplished my goal of getting this series done in the year, I think. Unless I don't get the last two episodes out within a month's time. But anyway, so this is week 13. The Horned Frogs, I believe, are 8-2 on the season as they have one regular season game left after this one, and it would be a big one as they have the game against Oklahoma next week. But right now we got to focus on the Longhorns, and if we want to get a 10-win season, we got to beat both Texas and Oklahoma. So Barry and the Horned Frogs are determined to get that 9th win on the year and defeat the Longhorns. So now first quarter action here in Austin. I don't know what happened there, but a catch by Barry will get a first down for the Horned Frogs. As I believe that said Texas is number 5 in the country. My goodness, that's just, my goodness. That would be like a third upset in a row, I believe, by these Horned Frogs if they can get another victory here, because I believe, no, maybe not. That would be like either 3 or 4. 3 or 4 or 5. I can't remember how many upsets in a row, but I believe we're number 11 in the country as Barry gets that first down run on the draw play. On the season's got 347 yards, 2,765 yards, and over 50 touchdowns. And now on 2nd and 9, handoff to Barry running to the right side. He's going to juke out a defender out of his jockstrap and get the first down on that nice run there. You see the replay here. Just a little handoff on the sweep, and Barry gets the first down outside. As I know this would be at least our 3rd or 4th upset in a row if we can defeat the Longhorns here in Austin today. Now 3rd down and 2, nearing midfield here as we end the first quarter. Handoff Barry running up the gut. He'll get the first down and cross midfield to about the Texas 45-yard line. Take a look at this replay here. Handoff to Barry up the gut, and that ends the first quarter with a good run to about the 47-yard line of Texas. As we head to the second, TCU has the ball in the Texas side of the 50. So you see the mascot getting excited. He knows how important this game is now. In the second quarter, handoff Barry on the stretch run, and he gets another first down nearing about the 20-yard line of the Longhorns. Take a look at the replay. Just handoff to Barry running on the right side on the halfback stretch, and it took about 3 Longhorn defenders to wrap him up and drag him to the ground. As you take a look at Barry strutting his stuff. 1st and 10 now. At about the 20-yard line, handoff Barry on the halfback sweep, this time to the left side, and he'll almost get the first down. A gain of 9, 16 carries for 100 yards on the game now. No touchdowns as we're still scoreless now. 1st and goal. Barry looks to try to do something about that. Takes the halfback stretch to the left and gets himself into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, and they take the first lead of the game at 6-0. The extra point pending, of course. But they do get on the board first on the halfback run by Barry now. 1st and 10 as we near the end of the first half and are about our own 2 or 1 yard line. Hand off Barry on 1st and 10. He'll get us out of a danger zone and to about the 25-yard line. Nicely done there by Barry Sanders. 1st and 10 with a minute to go and 1 timeout remaining for the Horned Frogs. Pass out to Barry will get 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. Now 3rd down and 1 after an incompletion. Hand off to Barry running up the middle. He'll get the first down and get to about the 40-yard line into Texas territory as they look to extend their lead before halftime. Now 20 seconds to go. 3rd and 10. Hand off Barry up the middle and just short of a first down. It'll be 4th and 1. And they would kick a field goal. 10-0 now in the 3rd quarter. As 1st and 10, handoff Berry running straight up the middle and gets another first down. As he hasn't broken out too many big gains on the day. As you see, 23 carries for 176 yards, however. Not too many big carries on the ground, but he's been accumulating the yards with pretty solid gains. Not anything like big, like running down the sideline for like 70 yards, but stuff like this, a sweep for about 10 yards and a first down is going to keep the drive going. That's how Berry's been earning a lot of his yards on the day. So 2nd and 5 now with about 2:40 left in the third quarter. Handoff Berry straight up the gut, cutting to the right side, gets the first down to about midfield, right on top of that Longhorn's nose out there on the field. Take a look at the replay. Just took the stretch, it looked like, and ran it just to the right of the gut. And he gets the first down, and the Horned Frog mascot is flexing over there on the sideline, trying to get the Horned Frog fans that made the trek down to Austin excited. 1st and 10, handoff Berry on the sweep, cuts him back inside up the middle, and gets about 7 yards. It will be 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Horned Frogs, and on 2nd and 3, the quarterback will hand off to Berry up the middle, gets the first down, and gets to about the 33 or the 34-yard line. Nice run there by Berry, and you'll see another replay here as Barry Sanders this is what he's been doing all game. He's been making the big plays and getting first downs for the Horned Frogs when they needed him to do it, and that's why they have a 10-0 lead. And now 1st and 10 with 55 seconds to go in the third. Handoff Berry, sweep play, cuts it back to the middle of the field, gets the first down to about the 15-yard line as he was supposed to run to the left, but you take a look at this. He just cuts it right back up the middle of the field because he sees an opening in the line of scrimmage, and he goes right through it and gets the first down. Nicely done there by Barry Sanders. He's got that awareness where he can turn what may look like a loss of yards on the outside into a big gain inside. Great run by Berry there. 1st and 10 now. Nearing the end of the third quarter, handoff Berry straight up the gut. He'll get about 8 yards. It will be 2nd and 2 as they're inside the 10-yard line now. Take a look at the replay. Just a quick little handoff to Berry. He gets 8 yards. And TCU nears the end zone again, where remember he had a touchdown, making it 7-0 now in the fourth quarter. We start the fourth with 1st and goal, and Berry's gonna look like he's gonna get a handoff here on the sweep pattern, and none of the Longhorn defenders are over there to cover him in time. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, his 2nd on the game. And you take a look at all of his replays on the day. This would be like a legend spotlight, but this is like the Heisman spotlight, I guess, where it focuses on all of Berry's big runs on the day, or Berry's impressive runs on the day. And you see his stats at the end of it after we get a little promotional partnership with Nissan there. 35 carries for 265 yards and 2 touchdowns for Berry on the day now. 17-7 Horned Frogs with 4 minutes to go. And dang it, I thought I cut this play out. Oh well. So a kickoff return by, looks like the kickoff returner not named Barry Sanders. And he's got a big run, and Barry's going to get like 3 straight blocks on the same guy and knock him to the ground. It's a Horned Frog touchdown on this Nicholas Wynn kickoff return. A 100-yard touchdown return by him, making the score 24-7 now, 24-14 in the third quarter. Handoff Berry, or in the fourth quarter, he'll get 9 on that run. Nicely done there by Barry Sanders, trying to work the clock down and get rid of Texas's timeouts. Just go one word at a time, Wildcats. So 3rd down and inches. Texas has 2 timeouts left. If we can just get the first down on this run, we will be good. He does get the first down, but he fumbles the football. Oh no, Berry never fumbles the football. And now Texas has cut it to a 3-point game with 1 timeout left for them. It's 2nd and 6 for Barry Sanders and the Horned Frogs. Can they get the first down and get rid of Texas's timeouts? Handoff on the draw, and first down. And it looks like the Horned Frogs are going to come away with a victory. 1st and 10. One more run will probably salt this game away. Handoff Berry up the gut. First down to the 40, and TCU is going to get their 9th win on the season, improving to 9-2 as they barely come away with the shocker of an upset, and they hold on for victory 24-21 over the Longhorns after a great running day by Barry Sanders. my goodness, when he fumbled on that last play that gave the Longhorns momentum to go down and get their final touchdown, I thought it was all over, that Texas was going to come back and win, but I don't know why that's the play of the game. Just a little handoff to Barry that's tackled, but oh well, I guess it was the play of the game because they didn't make too many of those. Anyway, so Barry improves the Horned Frogs to 9-2 with a great game rushing, and he does indeed deserve player of the game. Almost 50 carries, over 300 yards, and those 2 touchdowns, plus the 2 catches on the game. And it was a great game for the Horned Frogs. They get the victory. They really needed that one, and they improved to 9-2 on the year. Their final regular season game will be against the Oklahoma Sooners, and they're going for the Big 12 championship, as they still have not lost a game in conference yet, folks. Their only 2 losses were to SMU and to Virginia, and both of those they could have probably won. Honestly, it's been so long since those games, I don't remember how close they were or not, and you probably don't either. But I think we could have won them, but we didn't. So we're 9-2 now, and next week's game will be against Oklahoma. You see the final stat line for Barry: 47 carries for 328 yards and 2 touchdowns. But next week is against the Oklahoma Sooners, as we're 9-2 now. But can we improve to 10-2 and get another upset in a row, as we're number 6 in the country now? And we take a look at that Heisman watch, and it says that Barry Sanders is still in the lead for the Heisman. So come back for episode number 14, guys. See ya.